Good morning and welcome to another episode of Hard Factor. It is Wednesday, September 17th, 2025, episode 1795, 96, 90 something. We're bringing you the news. We got spaceships, we got bad kids, we got witchcraft, we got all kinds of stuff.
That's right.
We're just leaving you up on the big screen, Wes.
Yeah, I know.
We're going.
I'm going to click the button. Hey,
I
how's
love
it going?
big screen, Wes, on the big screen. If you're joining us on the live stream, almost all of our listeners are podcast listeners, but we are taping live at 9 p.m. Eastern. If you want to join us on the YouTube or the Facebook or the X.
Yeah. Comment live.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, strong show today. Feeling real good today. Feeling real good about the show. Got some bad kids in the 3-hole. That's where I'm at.
Man, I got a bad kid story from my childhood. I can relate to those kids.
Yeah.
Lots of
Because you were watching those bad kids through the window.
No, I was out there. I was doing it.
Yeah.
I was doing it.
Were you were a bad kid.
I was on this particular day, I was a very bad boy.
Who were you trying to impress? An older guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, before you really went through puberty, and you had essentially crushes on dudes, like a cool dude could really make you do some bad things.
Oh, the cool dude that lived up the street from me ruined me when I was a kid.
Yep.
But I got today I'm going to be talking about witchcraft and dirty cops. We've got dirty cops and witchcraft.
Cool. All right.
I forget what I'm talking about. It's been a busy day.
Mark's having a hard time.
Cheating scandal
but
in the outdoor event and a spaceship issue.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nailed it.
Fuck yeah. Nailed it. All right.
What about you, Pat? What are you talking about?
The bad kids, bro. Bad kids in the 3-hole.
Okay, the bad kids. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. Well, I think we've all got a few stories, so let's get right into it, shall we? Here we go. To protect and get blown. That was the motto. One Oregon police officer.
Yeah.
Yeah, to protect and get blown, baby.
What did it say on your application?
Now we're talking.
Yeah, that's this guy, 35-year-old Officer David McVey. He lived by that during his time at the Milwaukee Police Department in Oregon. And what a motto. I mean, if I was at senior career day and the local police force was there and they're like, "Hey son, you ever think about becoming a cop and protecting your community?" I'd be like, "No way, dude. I'm not a fucking narc." But then if he was like, "Well, what if I told you the motto of our force isn't to protect and serve, it's to protect and get blown?" I'd be like, "Do you have a pamphlet I can look over at home, perhaps?"
Yeah. Why doesn't it say it on the car doors? Well, son, we can't put it on the car doors. I'm telling you right now, though.
Do I drop out of school now? Do I finish the semester?
Yeah.
Do I get blown in the car?
Let me ask
How does
you
it
this,
all
son.
work?
How many times you been blown this year or ever?
How hard's the training before I get blown?
Yeah.
Do I pay you guys? Anyway, you know what I mean. Unfortunately, this isn't a perfect world, and David McVey's motto was only in his head, right? You see, back in 2019, as it now has come to light through court records, Officer McVey, he was a standout on the force. Here's a post that the police department posted before they found out what a scumbag he is. It says, "Going the extra mile. Behind the scenes, Milwaukee police officer Dave McVey has been making good use of his time between calls for service by cutting and removing tree limbs from the roadway, delivering firewood to an elderly couple, and digging out a hazardous condition." So, wow. Like, he was, here he is standing next to somebody getting an award, perhaps, in front of the American flag.
That is an ill-fitting suit he has.
Yeah,
That suit guy does not fit.
No.
Style police.
Yeah.
The
like a redneck going to a wedding.
Right, exactly. Yeah, khaki pants. I got these khaki pants at Kohl's. Never had a jacket and pants that match. Well, that photo of him cutting tree limbs, that was probably he told his partner, get a picture of me out here cutting this tree limb because I'm getting blown a lot.
Yeah. Something's
some
coming
cover.
down the pipes, yeah.
Yeah.
Something's going to happen to me. I know it. Something's going to surface. Although, let me see here. So basically what happened was is, hang on,
He got blown.
he got blown a lot. No, okay, so under all that good service, McVey always thought, I should be getting blown for all these good deeds, right? I mean, he's out there firewood to the elderly. I should be getting blown for bringing firewood to the elderly. Now, from the article on November 24th, 2019, McVey was dispatched to help a woman who had drunkenly driven her car off the road. Okay, so she's out there having a few pops in Oregon. And he arranged a tow and then drove her back to her apartment. I mean, just an exemplary officer. But then he thought to himself, you know what? I've done a lot for this woman. I think I should get blown. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think you could do that anymore. I've heard stories of that happening. I think it may have happened to even someone on this podcast where there was, someone drunk driving, someone got pulled over, and then the cop said, all right, we're going to get you a tow home. Right. But I thought with body cams, like, pretty much you're going to jail, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is a small town. They didn't have their body cams yet. Funding was low. But so when he got to drop her off at the apartment, he was like, hey, there, drunk and disoriented lady, how about you blow me? And she said, hey,
Like Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Bad Lieutenant.
She thought that blowing him would get her out of the DUI ticket. And though the article does not say whether or not it worked or not, it doesn't say, she blew him. She said, okay, I'll blow you.
Blow
Right.
on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. He says, what does the word discretion mean to you? Because I used my discretion back there, and I'd appreciate if you used a little discretion.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be able to read 0.15 on my cock. Blowing this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
she had to have gotten out of the DUI. You can't blow a cop and still get a DUI.
I think she got off.
Yeah,
I think she got off.
He got, yeah, they got off.
Because if she hadn't gotten off, this would have come to light a whole lot earlier than it did.
Right.
However, 2 years later in 2021, the same woman was arrested in a domestic violence case and confided to an officer or someone that she had been, coerced, or someone that she'd been coerced 2 years earlier by a Milwaukee officer named David. And detectives initially struggled to find her for an interview, leaving the case dormant. However, the hound dog in McVey wasn't dormant, and that's what did him in. So a year later, in September 22, he was accused of stalking a woman in the parking lot of the Spirit Mountain Casino at 3 a.m. during a police training event. He denied any wrongdoing. He claimed he had simply approached the woman and her father to ask if they wanted to buy a rare bottle of liquor. Normal cop questions, right?
She was with her dad.
Yes, with her dad.
This is the chick that blew him. He was stalking.
No, different chick. He's just a hound dog. He's trying to get blown, obviously. Hey, you want some liquor and maybe you blow me?
Look, you don't understand how bad I want to get blown. I'm approaching women with their fathers.
Yeah, 3 a.m. with bottles of liquor.
I'm shooting all the shots.
Hey, if I get your dad drunk, will you blow me? But then, so that was reported, and the police chief was like, this behavior is a little bit concerning in light of the earlier allegations that were placed on him. And then
It's such like a hobo thing to do, to have a ware that you randomly solicit the sale for in a parking lot.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Hey, I got this bottle of liquor.
Got this dickle. So then he was like, maybe we should open the case back up with the blowing accusation. And they finally decided to look into it a little bit more. They were able to talk to the woman. Dispatch records corroborated her account, leading to a formal charge in early 2023. And he, I guess, just had his day in court. He knew he was cooked, so he entered a no contest plea to first-degree misconduct after investigators confirmed he forced sexual contact with the woman. But this plea is going to basically give him a clean slate. Basically, all he has to do is 150 hours of volunteer work by 2026, and then he can probably just go back to another force.
Promise to not do it again.
Yeah, and start getting blown again.
Yeah.
This happens a lot, I feel like. I feel like there's a lot of cops out there getting blown.
Yeah.
He's got a blowy countdown timer on that community service. Just 112
I think
hours.
that's one thing they get to get blown, right?
Yeah.
I mean, every industry's got its bad apples, but when you're a bad apple as a cop, you got a lot of power.
Listen, if you're a cop and you pull a hot chick over and she's like, this is of course before the
Body
cameras.
cams. Yeah.
And she's like, officer, how about I just, blow you and you can let me off this ticket? I'm probably gonna take them up 100% of the time.
Well, you see that sometimes in body cam videos. There's like maybe 10 or so on the internet that I've seen where the women are so drunk or they don't care about the body cam. But you know what's interesting? It's like when you're a cop, if you think about it like a business, right? Your client is the people, right?
Sure.
And I can't think of it
people,
any other job where you asked a client, you forced a client to give you oral sex and you're not terminated. You know what I mean?
Now, this guy. This guy, it sounds like he was a little bit forceful, but I'm saying like, you just, hey, how about I blow you, get me off the ticket, like
there are
an offer.
There are a ton of cool cops that like, sacrifice and do protect the citizens and are good people, or as the bad cops call them, idiots.
yeah, dry dicks.
Losers. Dry dicks.
So anyway,
hey, can you come here for a minute? Now on that sales trip, did you have the sales rep from Xerox? Did you force her to blow you? Okay.
Yeah.
Community service.
150 hours. Anyway, so that's what's happening with
priest Pat, politicians.
Yeah, no, I know. I get it.
All the powerful jobs, Pat.
Yeah.
And they generally get away with it, apparently. All right, moving on. Guys, I don't know what it is about certain Africans, but they really believe in witchcraft.
Yeah, they do.
They actually think, get this, they actually think that potions and curses are real, and that if you find the right witch, you can do things that would otherwise have been impossible, like killing this man. I'm going to butcher his name, sorry. Hakainde Hichilema, the president of Zambia. There he is.
That's the guy that'll ask you to blow him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to blow me?
Yeah, dude.
Dead on Zambian accent.
Would you like to blow me?
I didn't take it out for air.
Yeah, so when two men, Zambian Leonard Firi and Mozambican Justin Mabulese Kandunde, wanted to kill President Hichilema, they knew that the best way to do it was through witchcraft, obviously. But guess what? Zambia is so nuts that it has specific laws against witchcraft, i.e. the Witchcraft Act.
It's like hiring a hitman.
Yeah, exactly. They're like,
come on, it's the Witchcraft Act.
The Witchcraft Act.
Parliament.
Yeah, they did. I mean, I'll tell you what it's really for later. But and then when the two men were found in possession of witchy crafts and a live chameleon, authorities were like, whoa, is this chameleon for killing the president? And the two became the first people in Zambian history to put on trial for attempting to use witchcraft against the president, according to the BBC article by Kennedy Gondwe. So the prosecution alleged that Firi and Kandunde were hired by a fugitive former MP to bewitch Hichilema. And
well, he should know about the Witchcraft Act. He was a member of Parliament. He probably helped pass it.
Yeah, I mean, he should be looking over his shoulder for all the witchcraft. Now, despite their insistence they were bona fide traditional healers, the court found them guilty on 2 counts under the Witchcraft Act. But come on, I mean, how can a chameleon be used to kill a president? Well, duh. As one of the men, Fury, explained, if you know anything, the chameleon
will turn into a gun. He can turn into anything.
Yeah. If you know anything about chameleon witchcraft,
shapeshifters.
What happens is, obviously, once pricked and used in the ritual, the chameleon would cause death to occur within 5 days, obviously. So,
right. Yes.
I mean, like, these guys clearly are idiots, but you got to be a real idiot to get found out for an unsuccessful witchcraft murder,
yeah,
right?
Like charging them aren't much smarter, Pat.
No, the guy that hired him is a moron. These guys are morons.
We're caught.
Yeah.
I mean, if it worked,
why did you get caught?
They bring the chameleon. They bring the chameleon into the courtroom, and everyone's like, "Ooh!"
They found the chameleon.
They're all scared of the chameleon.
They found the trinkets in the chameleon. Yeah.
I mean, like, they cast a spell, and then the member of Parliament's calling these guys, being like, "Any news? It's not working yet."
Yeah, he's still alive.
They know something's up, though.
You said 5 days.
What is wrong with our chameleon?
Get another chameleon.
Can you curse him harder?
I mean, if it worked, it would have been fucking incredible.
It would have been amazing.
Yeah. The lawyer for the two men, this guy, Agrippa Milando, said his clients pleaded for leniency as they were first-time defenders, but he was like, Judge, this is the first time they have tried to use witchcraft to kill a leader. Wink, wink. We both know they're lunatics. So cut them some slack.
Come on.
However, the judge, Magistrate Mayambu, noted that many people in Zambia, like in other African countries, believed in witchcraft, even though it was not scientifically proven. And the law was designed to protect society from fear and harm caused by those claiming to have the power to carry out the acts of witchcraft, he said. So he said, the question is not whether the accused are wizards or actual possess supernatural powers. It is whether they represented themselves as such. And the evidence clearly shows they did. So basically, it's like a law against fraudsters, essentially, kind of.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like it's like kind of like
And people believe in this shit.
the law in like the UK and then somewhat here, like if you threaten someone to death on the internet, it's kind of like that, like on a tweet or like, you know what I mean? Like, because it's not possible the chameleon could kill him, but there was like a kind of a mean intent behind.
I guess. I mean,
It's
I
more
think
like a
think it's for
law
the fraud.
against fortune telling or something.
yeah, it's getting scammed.
I'm just
like-
comparing the two.
Yeah.
And they're both insane.
So, community service.
No, so they got 2 years. They got 2 years.
We should have gone to America, become cops, and had girls blowing us.
They should have. Dude, how many people are they going to curse behind bars, though?
Oh, tons. They've not let
what
any
I'm saying.
chameleons in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they 2 years for witchcraft, and then they were also sentenced to 6 months in prison for possessing charms. So a little
Take me
backstory.
to jail, am I right?
Witchcraft Act was passed during colonial rule in 1914. This lawyer, Dickinson Jerry from the BBC, he said people were rarely prosecuted for practicing witchcraft, but it helped protect elderly women who faced mob justice in villages after being accused of bewitching someone and causing their death. Witchcraft is also prominently in conversations over the protracted dispute between the government and the family of the late president Edgar Lungu over his funeral. Some believe that the government's insistence that he should be buried in Zambia, contrary to his family's wishes, may be for occult reasons. I don't know. Lungu died in June, and his body is still in a morgue. Blah blah blah. So, but they actually believe that they're very scared of it. Very
Who's
scared. of
Lungu?
it. He was a president of Zambia.
He was the one that they put the
Previous.
hit on.
No, that it was
Previous.
it was like
Different guy.
witchcraft.
They've been witchcrafting presidents to death for generations over there.
So anyway,
The lawyer should have been like, to prove that this is not real, I pricked a chameleon not but 6 days ago in your name, Judge, and you're here.
you did
Charge is
what?
dismissed.
Yeah, you're arrested.
Yeah, you did what?
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what's going on over there, and if someone did put a curse on you and you're worried about witchcraft, the best thing to probably do is to pop in a Lucy, 100% pure nicotine, always tobacco free. Just relax, don't worry about that witchcraft. Lucy breakers are nicotine pouches with extra surprise. Each pouch holds a capsule that can be broken open to release extra flavor and hydration. I love the 8 milligram mint breakers. Use them everywhere. And they are just convenient, and they really, in a pinch, they are fantastic. Movie theaters, airplanes, everywhere you can't do the other thing. So set yourself up with a subscription and have Lucy delivered straight to your door. Let's level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/hardfactor. Use promo code hardfactor. Get 20% off your first order. They have a 30-day refund policy, Lucy does, if you change your mind. Again, that's lucy.co. Use code hardfactor. Get 20% off. And here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age. Every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Well, Wes, you were close. That's the second best thing you can do, because I have the best thing, as this show is sponsored by BetterHelp, if you're in that scenario.
Yeah.
We turn to some funny places for support, like witchcraft doctors. But not everyone's a therapist. Not everyone is the one. You can find your right match with BetterHelp. So, look, people talk to their friends. Sometimes their friends are busy. Maybe a barista, a hairdresser who's like, oh, I'm just here to cut your hair, or a random stranger in the bathroom for life advice. They're not going to get probably the best life advice from them. As fun as they are to talk with about everyday topics, when you're looking for help about relationships, anxiety, depression, or other clinical issues, they may not have all the right answers. Instead, Why don't you get some guidance from a credentialed therapist online with BetterHelp? I know that you guys are using it, and I'm seriously considering it now, especially now. So yeah, BetterHelp has been helping people find their match for over 10 years and has a 4.9 rating out of 1.7 million client session reviews. That is, wow. That is really good.
Very good.
Yeah, they've got quality therapists who work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the U.S. They do the initial matchmaking for you. So this is BetterHelp does that. So you can focus on your therapy goals. It's a short questionnaire, help you identify your needs and preferences. And then their 10 plus years of experience and industry leading match fulfillment rate means they typically get it right the first time. But if you aren't happy with your match, switch to a different therapist at any time from their tailored, recommendations. It's completely online. You know the deal. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/hardfactor. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/hardfactor. All right. Everyone remembers the fishing cheating scandal, right? What did they say?
We got weights and fish.
We got weights and fish. Yeah. Well, an even more despicable, lower paying outdoor on the water competition cheating scandal has been revealed.
What's that?
Well, of course, I'm talking about the World Stone Skimming Championships.
Skipping rocks?
This has to be where? In Europe somewhere?
Skimming
Lake
rocks.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Skimming rocks, not skipping rocks.
You guys are both skippers, right? Pat's always sidearming something when we do hand-eye coordinated throwing activities. And Wes, I'm sure you're good at it.
Yeah, I skipped a ton of rocks this week on Lake Michigan. There's some flat-ass rocks out there. I was skipping them. Wowing my toddlers. They were pretty impressed with their dad when they saw some of these skips.
And you could also tell them you're skimming them because that's the official competition term. So yeah, I'm not talking about oh, look, I got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skips. I'm talking about it's like 50 or 60 times, and it goes a really far ways. These are the pros. These aren't like, me or you or I, what do you guys get? 6? What's your best? What was your best this weekend?
I mean, maybe
4?
Yeah. Under 10 for sure.
I've had a couple glitches in the Matrix where there's been like 10, but it was like, unrepeatable kind of situation.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Where is this? Is this in the UK? Is it?
Yeah, it's in a little island state called, where is it?
Isle of Man?
No, I'll get to it in a second. It's just it's the 42nd World Championships at the tiny island of Easdale off of the west coast of Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where they always hold this thing. And there were 2,200 entrants from 27 different countries that can skim the shit out of rocks.
Damn.
Yeah. And I guess the measure is in meters, not skips. That's why it's called skimming, not skipping. So the world record's in meters, like not 92 skips, which I hate.
From where it first touches the water to where it lasts, to where it ends.
From where you're standing.
Oh.
But it seems like there should be.
If you throw it as far as you can, it's going to sink.
Yeah.
There should be 2 criteria to judge a skip, though: distance and number of skips.
Just distance in the skimming champs.
What? So you could theoretically get one. I feel
there's a
weird
rule. It
saying
has to
skim.
bounce. It has to bounce at least 3 times. That's one of the rules. There's not a lot of rules. It has to bounce at least 3 times, and then you get 3 tosses, and then you get your cumulative measurement. Whatever. So there's a few rules. I've named a few of them. One of the other few rules is that stones must come from naturally occurring island state, as in, got to be a rock you found. You can't alter it.
Okay, so you gotta. So I guess do they probably like get out there early and go get their buckets of rocks or some shit? Is that kind of thing, or like how many?
No,
skips
you can get as many
skips
rocks as you want, as long as they're from the island. You can't alter
right. That's what I'm saying.
Rocks.
So you probably like that's part of the ritual. You show up to compete, and your first thing, I got to go find some rocks. I got to go find my rocks. That's part of it.
That's part of it for sure. And you're like, ooh, this one's a good one. I'm glad I got it before Joe Skim over there. Right. However, at this year's competition, Joey Skim. Over this year's competition, people started to notice that some of the rocks that were being thrown were perfectly smooth and round. Suspiciously circular was the description. So instead of screaming, "We got weights and fish," the event runners calmly asked, "Any blokes been altering they rock and cheating in it?"
Isn't it? Wait, so
what's the first prize of this? What does the winner get? Do you know?
Like $20. You get to keep the rock.
What are the groupies like? You get to keep the rock.
It's all dudes.
So, dude, it's okay. And I always thought a flat rock was the best rock for skimming. But is it? I guess it's a perfectly round rock, like a marble.
Round and flat.
No, flat. Yeah, like a pen. Like
Round
like
and flat.
Yeah.
How can you be round and flat at the same time?
When you alter it, circular. It's got to be like circular, flat, not rectangular.
Okay.
And so like once they asked, has anyone been altering rocks? Some dummies calmly raised their hands, and were like, yeah, we cheated. Organizer Dr. Kyle Matthews told the news that the offenders held their hands up and apologized. And Dr. Matthews is also known as the toss master. And he said, yeah.
Did they stone them? They should have stoned them to death.
No, they didn't do anything to these guys. The Tossmaster said he heard rumors and murmurings of some nefarious deeds, direct quote. Turns out there was a little bit of stone doctoring, said the Tossmaster. But they were so focused on checking for one of the other rules that the rocks can't be bigger than 3 inches in diameter, which they used the ring of truth for.
That's fucking awesome, dude. A little measurement tool you got. It's got to be able to fit inside. That's cool.
Yeah. So they were just too concerned with the ring of truth to notice that there were rock shavings on some of the perfect rocks.
Oh man! Now, did these guys not know the rules? Because if you're gonna cheat, why are you gonna admit it?
There's 3 rules. One of them is don't alter your rocks. Just grab the rock from the ground. You can't alter it. Yeah. So I guess he goes, the problem was we didn't just notice at the time that they were suspiciously circular. This is from the toss doctor who's shape blind. So long story short, no one really got in trouble. And the world champion this year, Jonathan Jennings, who's combined 3 tosses, set a world record of 177 meters, gets to keep his title as long as he kept his hand down. So who knows if he cheated, but he didn't raise his hand when they asked if anyone cheated. They don't know exactly how many people besides they saw a bucket full of circular. Everyone cheated.
Yeah, this competition is done.
Yeah,
every single person cheated.
Yeah,
your sport isn't going to take off if you can root out cheaters by saying, "Come on, guys."
Yeah. So yeah, it seems like at least a lot of them cheated this year. But the toss doctor says, "Care not, do I? The event will be even bigger next year, and maybe we'll look for cheaters." So yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm reading here. You only get 3 shots, right? So
it's like a shot put. Think of like you get like your cumulative score. I guess it's not the best score though. It's all 3 combined. It's like the triple jump, but you have to pick your 3 best scores and you add them up.
I feel like you should be able to find 3 good rocks, dude. But
you can make them better, Pat.
I guess
you got to dive into that water and then get the ones from last year.
Yeah, and then in the water, shave the motherfuckers down. Yeah. We can't see you. One more real quick. Have you heard about the alien spaceship that's headed to Earth potentially to attack us? That's been all over the news?
No, I saw the video from the Navy pilot where they fired a missile at that orb and it just kept chugging.
Oh, I don't know if that's... I don't think that's it. This one's pretty far away, so I don't think it's the orb. No, this is in deep space still.
Yeah, Wes, that happened. You should check it out. It's fucking insane. It's one of those orb videos, but then they fire a missile at it, direct hit, and the orb just chews it.
Really?
Oh man,
mm-hmm.
It's not AI.
No, it was in the congressional hearing. That's where it was introduced.
Damn. Well, that's not good for this story. Hard Factor guest Harvard professor Avi Loeb cannot stop talking about interstellar object 3I/Atlas depicted here in a completely fake photo. He's saying
not coming.
He's saying it could be a spaceship disguised as a comet. Okay.
What is that? What is that Harvard kook saying, Mark?
Yeah. Now, what we do know is that 3I/Atlas is only the 3rd confirmed interstellar object ever spotted passing through our solar system. So if it's a comet, it's coming from another solar system, which is very rare, I guess. Unlike asteroids and comets bound to the sun, it entered from deep space and theoretically should return there if it's not a spaceship here to kill us. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And all the
How much
talk
time we got?
Not much. We'll get to that. Like weeks. And all the talk has led to people fearing that in a few weeks we're going to get murked by aliens due to the object's unusual brightness and rapid rotation rate. So Loeb even said that if it's not a spaceship itself, it could be mimicking one it's seen in deep space with the glowing lights and sick moves. So it could be a smart rock that is trying to disguise itself as a spaceship, and he thinks it's a spaceship.
He's always trying to remain relevant, isn't he?
He also said, but I've been wrong in the past every time.
Yeah. Yes. He also wrote in a recent paper, it could perform a hidden maneuver, get this, while behind the sun in October and adjust its course towards Earth. So it's not even headed to Earth now.
It might completely disappear.
Once it hides behind the sun, then it's going to trick us and come at us, he says. He linked the idea to the dark forest hypothesis, as we all know, which suggests alien civilizations may strike first to eliminate rivals. So we're about to get dark forested, potentially. So here's what happened. NASA came out this week and said, hey, assholes, it's not a spaceship coming to kill us all. It's a comet.
How big? Yeah, is a comet going to kill us?
Seems like a significantly more likely scenario. Okay.
Yeah, it's not heading towards us, but when it gets behind the sun's view, it might take a turn.
Avi Loeb's like one of those preachers that constantly says that the end of time is coming. You know, like that's all he is.
Yeah,
he's a real imaginative and educated dude.
He's very educated, but he uses his knowledge of space to do this. And boy, if NASA's lying to us or are wrong, it's going to be a wild Halloween, guys, because the ship passes over the sun when it's supposed to trick us on Halloween Eve, and everyone's going to be out dressed as aliens the next day. So good luck finding the real aliens.
People are going to die.
Yeah.
Hey, say something.
Hey, sweet costume, bro. Vaporized.
I hate to do this.
Yeah. Where'd you get that costume? That's incredible. That's the news on the spaceship. NASA says.
All right. Cool. Let's get into some bad kids, dude. Just some real bad ones. Shout out to B in the Discord for this one. Let's go down to Volusia County. It's Volusia or Volusia? Volusia County? Man, I always say it wrong. I'm going to say Volusia. I always thought it was Volusia. I knew. Let's go down to Volusia County, Florida. Sunday night, guys, the 14th, the Volusia County Sheriff's Office posted a video of a seriously messed up library, an elementary school library, Friendship Elementary School specifically, with this copy. Overnight, deputies responded to a fire alarm at Friendship Elementary School in Deltona. On the scene, they found a glass door had been shattered. The media center, which is the library, had been vandalized. And 2 persons of interest were captured on camera but have not been identified. The persons of interest are in this video. Here's the photo of the 2 persons of interest. It's 2 kids, it looks like. One's wearing a Monster Energy hat. Both wearing masks, COVID masks.
Like sophomores or juniors, I would guess.
Yeah. Those are the kids that they believe to have broken into the library and really destroyed it, dude. Check out this body cam video. It's kind of fucking insane. I mean, they fucked this place up. Like destroyed, turned over every table, every chair.
Nice library.
Yeah, great library. Broke windows.
Ooh, they had fun.
Yeah, they ripped down some fluorescent lights.
They
if you guys want to keep going, I'll do a secondary in here.
I mean, they destroyed this thing, dude.
Damn, yeah, they did.
Yeah, they. I was trying to see if there was the graffiti that they had spray painted in the library. I couldn't find it, so I don't know. What
I saw it. There was it was on the side of one of the cabinets. It was like black writing.
Oh, it wasn't a dick.
No.
I was hoping it was a dick. Anyway, yeah, it was pretty intense. They really fucked that library up, and the Volusia County Sheriff's Department posted that photo of the 2 boys who were suspects on the internet, and wouldn't you know it, one of their moms turned them in, guys. Turns out it's a 12 and 13-year-old boy, and they did $50,000 worth of damage to the library. Here are the kids. I covered their eyes up because they're 12 and 13 years old. Look how bad this one looks.
Oh, God, I hate them.
he has a bad teenage mustache, and his hair is like up in some sort of bun situation.
Dude.
Yeah. So these kids were not elementary school kids, but they just went to fuck that library up. Apparently, the boys confessed, and they had broken into the school during the daytime hours on Sunday and fucked up the library. And then I guess probably went back home, smoked some weed, played some video games, and they were like, that was fun. Let's go fuck the library up some more. So they went back at night about 1 a.m. Fucked it up a little worse and set off the fire alarm, which is why the cops came. And yeah, absolutely insane. Taking it to the what's that, Wes?
I was gonna say good on the mom for turning him in, but aren't they gonna have to pay for all that now? Aren't the parents gonna have to be like fucked with that bill?
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a good question. The parents are probably going to have to pay for it. There were a lot of people in the Facebook comments saying, do they need help volunteering to clean it up? Or hopefully the kids will have to clean it up. Let's actually take it to the internet. Dave Andrews says, now before we go jump into conclusions, did they get any of the queer books? And this is crazy. Governor Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, commented on Dave Andrews' comment and said, I agree, we don't have all the facts.
Did he comment on that exact comment? That's amazing. No, we didn't.
No, it's totally fake. Now, hold on. Let's see what these boys were after, okay?
Dude, when I was we're talking about what I did. Growing up, they're building a brand new housing development behind where I lived, and so it was just like right behind. We would just go there and like ride our bikes and stuff. And one day, the bad kid was like, "Hey, let's fucking break all these windows." We broke probably 30 windows of these new construction, and cops came around the neighborhood looking for the kids, and our parents didn't say shit because that was a huge bill. That would have been.
They didn't want the bill.
They didn't want the bill.
Do they know that you did it?
Yeah. We confessed that we did it, but they did not want that bill. They were like, just keep your mouth shut.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot
These
of fun.
are just some bad kids, bud. Just some absolutely terrible kids. What
Kid
do
with
you
the
want
bun
to do
looks
today?
like a monster.
You know what I hate? Fucking reading. All right, let's move on, guys. Now, I believe we covered this story a while back. I'm not quite sure, but I think we have. So if it rings a bell, let me know. But I have an update for you. China, back in February, I guess there's a hot pot chain called Hai Diallo, which is like a place where you have like soup. It's like like a fondue restaurant, but for soup. They got 1,000 restaurants all over China. It's a really popular chain. And a couple teens went in there, a couple 17-year-old boys, night out, feeling like adults, probably drinking a little beer. And one of them decided to take a piss right into the hot pot and then post that video online.
We covered
Here's
the sushi guys that were licking the conveyor
Whoa,
belt sushi.
dude.
Whoa.
Okay, yeah, that's
Dude,
right.
he is just pissing in that hot pot.
That's right.
Oh, my goodness.
So the hot pot is like it's like a low floor, like a low table where you might like kneel to sit around. He's standing on the table, just urinating into the cauldron of soup in the middle of the table.
Whoa.
And he had to go.
Yeah, that's a full pee.
He had to
I would
go.
not expect this out of China.
Yeah, people got mad. They got really mad, guys. And the teenagers were ordered to pay, get this, $309,000 US to the catering companies in China that own the hot pot establishment, I guess. Whoa. It's kind of fucking crazy, man.
Whoa, that's too much.
It's a lot. No,
That'll nip that in the bud.
nip that right in the bud, right? Wait, for taking a piss in a hot pot?
That is way too much.
That's one TikTok trend that's not going to take off.
Yeah, according to the BBC article, there's no suggestion that anyone consumed the contaminated broth, but Hai Diallo offered to pay thousands of diners who dined at the restaurant following the incident. I guess they offered to pay like 4,000 different diners who visited the branch between February 24th and March 8th.
The reputation hit, they came up with $309K.
No, did they ask for $3.2 million? Because, dude, I
They
mean,
want to get out of this shitty biz.
well, hold on. The kids posted the video to social media. It went viral. There was an uproar. They clearly then pulled the piss hot pot. But from February 24th to March 8th, if you ate at that restaurant,
Oh my God.
they
Wait,
gave,
it's like a fry. It's like a fry vat. They don't change the hot pot after every like table leaves.
of course they changed the hot pot. They
Is
must
it possible
have,
to
right?
just get a whole new pot?
That's what I'm saying. They did. That was part of the settlement.
That'll get rid of the pee if you just get a whole new pot completely. You don't
I
even
mean,
really have
this
to
is-
clean the old one. You can just throw it away.
I just don't understand the insane logic
the
behind
table.
like, okay, we had an incident. Let's offer every diner for the next 3 weeks a full refund. Like, they don't need to know, buddy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't
Is
need
it
to know.
possible they didn't like they sent like a shitty email to every diner but didn't pay every diner and then wanted to get more money in the lawsuit?
I don't know. The judge ruled that the restaurant
How do you
may-
contact every diner?
right, exactly. The judge ruled that the restaurant made a quote voluntary business decision offering the full refund and cash compensation that was 10 times the amount that the diner was billed. So 4,000 diners, 3 weeks, 10x their bill. That's what they offered. Yeah, not good. They did rule that the parents' teens, quote, failed to fulfill their duty of guardianship, and they also have to pay.
They sentenced the parents to jail.
So
Yeah,
the
dude.
parents are on the hook for it?
Yeah, the parents and the teens, $309,000 for taking a piss in a hot pot. That's the last time they'll be doing that. That's an expensive cup of soup. Am I right?
The kid did have some nice shoes on, so maybe he comes from a wealthier family.
Yeah, he had some looks like some Jordans on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway.
that kid really just pissed in that thing, huh?
He really just took a piss in that hot pot. Jared Lindsay, live internet comment. That's one expensive pot to piss in.
And Tiller before him said,
Sorry.
"Oh, wasn't it? Guess he has a pot to piss in."
Right. He won't have a pot to piss in after
Yeah.
he's done paying his restitution. Am I right?
No, give him that pot.
Real quick bonus dog. An Australian pilot was killed after his plane crashed carrying 200 kilos of cocaine
Nice.
wrapped in SpaceX packaging. SpaceX
Nice.
cocaine, dude. Take a look at this shit. If I can find it. There you go. Look at that. SpaceX coke.
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I do. He crashed in Brazil. Little plane.
Whoa, that's a bad crash. He's dead.
He's
Whoa.
dead. Big time dead. But they got the coke. And that's the show. So, yeah, get out there and have a great fucking day.
The cream of the crop!